Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, y'all. Oh my gosh, how y'all been? How y'all doing? I've missed you guys. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute. My apologies, but I'm back today with another video, and it's my straight hair routine. Finally, I'm about to show you guys how I straighten my hair from start to finish. So if you guys want to see how I do that, how it all goes down, then you gotta keep watching, girl. And while you're here, you might as well like the video and subscribe for more videos. And yes, girl, let's just get right into this straight hair routine. We about to slay this mop. Okay, look at her. What is she doing? So getting right to it, on my wash days, what I first like to do is get under the water, of course wet my hair, and just detangle it, like just a rough detangle under the water, just to make the process go way smoother than it would if I didn't detangle at the beginning. I use water because it creates the perfect slip, and it's free. It's not a product that I have to use or buy, so I just go with water. And you always want to start at the bottom of your hair and work your way up when you're detangling, just to decrease breakage or damage if you have some already, or create new breakage or damage. So after a little detangling, I like to start my shampoo and conditioning process. So I'm going to go on with the Caramel Luxe line by Ite for my shampoo and conditioner, and these are my holy grail shampoo and conditioners, you guys. Like, I feel like I've been using this for years, and I probably will never switch up. And I only use these when I'm doing my straight hair routine, only because it keeps my hair the most protected. I've noticed, like, if I use my shampoo and conditioner that I use when I do my natural hair routine, then the results are very different. So I'm just gonna stick with these. You can get these at any beauty supply store other than Sally's. I mean, Sally's sucks. Like, when I first started watching YouTube, I thought Sally's was like the place to go, but now I realize that Sally's is so ass. Like, I went there to get a wig cap before, and they didn't even have a wig cap. Like what are you good for? Like, I don't know why I decided to start a YouTube channel literally when I'm running out of everything that I own, but it's all good. We're gonna work with what we got. And shampooing is really not that great for your hair anyway, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. But anyway, I like to apply my shampoo to my roots, like just all over my scalp, because I'm really worried about my scalp being the most clean, because that has all the gunk in it. And when I rinse out my hair, the shampoo will run down my strands and cleanse those, so I don't really have to worry about the rest of my hair when I'm shampooing. And you'll notice that this shampoo really doesn't lather. I believe it's because it doesn't have sulfates in it, but it usually does lather up when I wash my hair the second time, because I usually do it twice. Just for the sake of this video, I'm only going to do it once because I don't have that much shampoo. But when I wash my hair a second time, it lathers up a lot, and I think that's because my hair is obviously cleaner the second time. So I'm just using whatever's left in this bottle, and then we're going to move on to our conditioner. Now, conditioning is my favorite part of my wash day routine. Like, I love me a good conditioning session. It just makes my hair feel so soft, so much better than it just did before. But I hate that every single time I put conditioner in my hand, some of it wants to fall out, literally, every time. And I don't understand why this has to happen to me. No, seriously though, it always feels like I'm wasting so much money when that happens. Please like this video if this happens to you and you feel my pain, because I just can't. Like, it literally happens to me every time I condition my hair, and I'm just like, I did not pay all that money just for you to fall out into the shower. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, with my conditioner, I just put it literally all over, everywhere, and I put so much of it just because I love how it feels. And I just comb it through, And when I'm done that, I would usually wash my body, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll let that conditioner sit in my head. And then I would rinse it out, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna rinse it right out because I'm not about to show you guys me showering because that would be kind of weird. So this is how much hair that came out of my head when I was combing through my conditioner, which is actually not a lot of hair. So that detangling that we did at the beginning really helped us out with this process. So right here, I'm just adjusting the temperature to a cooler temperature to rinse out the conditioner in my hair. I like to do this to rinse out the conditioner just to keep everything, you know, sealed in, keep the pores tight. And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference already, but I can literally with this conditioner in my hair. My hair just looks so much more moisturized, so much healthier from when we first wet it. So after a very thorough rinse, I like to use a cotton t-shirt to dry my hair for a few reasons. One being that they prevent frizz. When you use a towel, towels usually have like grooves in them, which create frizz. And towels also absorb all the moisture in your hair, whereas a cotton t-shirt just absorbs the excess water that's dripping from your hair. So I recommend everyone use a cotton t-shirt to dry their hair, but especially my natural girls out there because we need to protect our hair at all costs. Alright, now on to the fun part. So before I start my blow drying process or prepping my hair from my blow drying process, I like to take my t-shirt down and inspect my hair just to see what's going on. My hair is very different when it's wet, obviously, so just checking it out. I have a little bit of damage in the front, but you know, that's all good. It's all goody. I mean, we came a long way, so that little bit of damage ain't nothing to, you know, nothing to be afraid of. We can deal with that. But like this video if you want to see a natural hair journey video, because I can just do a whole video for y'all about how I came a long way. So to begin, I like to part my hair into 4 sections. I never do it evenly, so don't worry about it being perfect. Just make sure there are 4 quadrants on your head. So I'm just going to section those off, tie them up, and get ready for our next step. So I'm leaving this last section out because I'm about to work with it. I'm going to be detangling each section first, like I'm doing here. Sometimes during my routine at this point, I would take my spray bottle full of water and just respray my hair. For some reason, it dries quicker when it's more wet, so I would do that, but I didn't have time in this case. But like I said, I'm doing the same thing to each section. So first I'm going to take this Chi straight guard. I love this stuff so much. It helps my blow drying process. It cuts it down by like probably 50 to 75%, honestly. So I just take a few pumps of that and apply it throughout the whole section and make sure I'm getting all the strands. This product is really thick, so it is very protecting and moisturizing as well, which is just what we need if we want to protect our hair from all the heat that we're about to apply. Next, I like to go in with this Silk Infusion by Chi. Now, this stuff has been my holy grail since like probably like middle school, honestly. But this joint is dumb expensive, kind of. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, even the little bottles is kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it because it literally makes your hair so soft, so smooth, so shiny. Just the results are amazing. So next we going in with the OG Tresemme leave-in heat protectant. Y'all already know about this, and if you don't, then I can't help you with that because you should have been known about it. So I'm just going to apply this all over each section, and a lot of these products, pretty much all of them I've used for such a long time that I keep calling them OG products, but literally that's what they are to me. So if you guys have any suggestions for any like products, like dupes for any of these, or any other heat protectant sprays, I really don't venture out. So I would love some of your guys' suggestions on those. But yes, after I comb that heat protectant through, I just pin the section back up, and then I'm going to repeat this throughout each of those sections, and I'm going to speed through that and be right back. Alright, so our last section is done finally. I don't know about y'all, but dealing with natural hair, my arms be tired. Like, so tired. And we didn't even get to the blow drying part yet, but we about to get to it right now. So I'm using this old ass, y'all, I cannot even tell y'all where or when me and my mom even got this blow dryer. You see how raggedy and crusty it is, but it works. So we're just gonna go through. All of our sections are already prepped, so all we gotta do is go through and just blow dry them. I'm going to blow dry them on the highest setting, and yeah, let's get to it. Now, I used to use a wide tooth comb. Like, I would start off with the wide tooth comb. I would take the comb attachment off of the blow dryer, and then use a wide tooth comb with the blow dryer, and then use like a paddle brush. But child, these little the things on the attachment, the little, what are they called, the teeth on the comb of the attachment are wide enough, child, and it just saved me so much extra time. Like, I mean, a paddle brush did get my hair nice and straight, but this does the job just as well, as long as I'm being thorough with it. Okay, not that thorough. Like, now just come off the blow dryer. That happened to me so many times while I was blow drying my hair, y'all. But the key to a good straight hair routine is even better blow dry. So just make sure you can get your hair as straight as possible when you're blow drying, and then that makes the straightening process that much more easy and that much more sleek. Because, you know, if you get a good blow dry, then your hair is pretty much almost there to being straight. So when you go to straighten it, you don't have to put as much heat on it. Everything just works out. So now we're back. We're done with the blow drying process. This is my hair blow dried, completely stretched in all of its glory. And baby girl is ready to be pressed out. So we're going to section our hair once again into 4 sections. I don't know why y'all acting like this is new. And if you ain't got it by now, then you just ain't getting it. And again, they don't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get an idea. We're just trying to get it up and out of the way. The straightener I'm using today is the QT Performance Diamond, or what is it? Platinum Diamond. I don't know. I will have the link in the description for you guys, but this was like the thing back in the day on YouTube. I remember when everybody was raving about this, and I asked for it for Christmas when I was in high school, and my mommy got it for me, of course. But I actually love it. It's supposed to dry your hair and straighten it at the same time, but I'm pretty sure that feature is for white people. So, like, can you imagine me taking my 3C ass hair through this hair straightener while it was wet? Like, anyway, what I like to do is take little sections, and as you can see, I just grab a piece with my fingers. I don't really have a certain amount that I do each time. I just make sure the section is small enough. You want to do small sections only because it just makes your hair straighter. Like working in big sections, their chances are that the heat won't get to every part of the root, and the root is where it needs to be straight the most so that it looks flat. So I like to take a little bit of that cheat oil, like just squeeze it out and let it touch my finger, and whatever gets on my finger, I just apply that to the piece of hair that I have out ready to straighten. And I do use the chase method, so I'm going to take my comb, my red tail comb out my hair and just chase my hair with the comb. Sorry, chase the straightener with the comb. I do go over my root maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times, just to make sure that it is nice and flat like we said. And since we did so much to protect our hair at the beginning, then we don't have to worry about damaging our hair by going over it once or twice. I do try to do one pass if I can, but you know, I haven't straightened my hair in a while since I've been natural, so it needs a little bit of training to be nice and straight. Also, the steam you see coming off of the straightener is not smoke. I'm not burning my hair. It is steam from all the products that we have on our hair. What? Hello, it's me.
Hey, it's me. I finally found a way into the kid's head.
I know y'all just heard that.
He's here to hurt her.
Yo, that was so wild, but that should be happening to me so much that I don't even be fazed by it no more. But anyway, comment if you recognize the voice of who that is or from which show it's from. But anyway, once I straighten a few sections and I get a section that's big enough or to my liking, I like to go ahead and trim my hair. I do trim my hair every time I straighten it, and I don't religiously straighten my hair every 2 weeks, so whenever I straighten it is when I trim it. I literally just take regular ass scissors and cut the smallest bit. I don't feel the need to trim my hair like 2 inches, 3 inches every time. I just don't feel the need to do that. I'm trying to retain my length. I do want to see length. And you don't need to trim your hair that much for your hair to grow. I mean, your hair grows at the root, so it doesn't make sense that it won't grow if you don't trim your ends. Like, your ends will make it be unhealthy at the end, but it's not going to stop your hair from growing. So just use your discretion. Trim your hair as much as you want. Another reason why I don't go to the shop anymore is because bitches like to cut all your hair off because they say that it's healthy, which I understand, but my hair is still healthy. Oh, and I forgot one step that I usually do. I did it, but I just forgot to put it in the video. And I can't find the footage. But before I create my subsections and I take down my entire section, I spray it again with some heat protectant, the Tresemme leave-in heat protectant spray, and I comb that through the entire section, and then I create a subsection and continue to straighten. And I'm just going to do that to each section here and speed through that. See, one section done already, and each section probably takes me about, if I'm really like trying to hurry up, it'll take me like 15 to 20 minutes per section. But if I'm really not rushing and I'm trying to do a crazy press, oh, there it is. See, I sprayed a section, I combed it out. Okay, but if I'm trying to do like a crazy press, I'll take like 30 to 35 minutes per section. So I'd say it takes me about 2 hours total to wash, blow dry, and straighten my hair. On a good day. No, on an absolutely fantastic day, it'll take me about 2 hours. So I'm not sure if you guys can tell from this video, but I do have a few flyaways at the top of my head. And honestly, I think they're from like cutting a sew-in and just being impatient. So to combat that, I'm just going to use this spritz. It's like a holding spray. It's called Pump It Up. They sell it at the beauty supply store, and I'm just applying that to lay those down, as well as using the side of my straightener just to put a little extra heat on there to lay those down. That feeling when you're on your last piece and you just know you about to be a bad bitch and you can breathe and relax and rest your arms for a second, that's literally how I'm feeling at this point. You can see it all on my face. But for real, y'all, we made it. We are finally done straightening our hair, and this is why I said do not worry about making the parts even, because we can just part it, and it's probably easier if we part it while it's straight. So here is the final look. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more videos, and of course feel free to leave me some feedback in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Nigga, so got cash out. Pulling out the coupe at the lot. 20 for 12 for SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deal. We been trapping like the 80s. She said that nigga, so got cash out. Told him wipe a nigga, no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul. I really wanna know where you at. I was set back. I'm trying to cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these niggas out there with a bag. Gotta move smart, gotta move hard. Nigga try to give me 5 miles while I live that down. I'm a son.